What's going on? Hitman BK here for another build video. Thank you so much for tuning in. Please remember to like and subscribe. I am trying to grow the channel. Yeah, thanks so much for clicking. Today I'm going to be doing another build video. This is going to be an alteration of the Blood Necro that we had done before. I'd been going back and forth with Necro. I did a little bit of those minions and Shadow, and then I started asking myself, like, with the changes and with Shadow, with the Corpse Blight changes that now no longer like freaks out, you know, whenever you're doing those corpse explosions, your screen doesn't just like lose itself. Like, what could I do with that, and how could I take Shadow and Blood and make it into something cool? So this is what we came up with. All right, well, for this, y'all, I would not recommend doing this if you're not 50 yet, because I don't know how it'll work not having a basic skill. We're not using a basic skill. We have just 2 points into hemorrhage here just so we can get to this tree, and we're using Blight, and we're going to use Paranormal Blight for the chance to immobilize enemies. That's really all we're doing here, is just kind of like popping them, hoping to pop that immobilize, as well as using the slow. Excuse me, I'm sorry. The big thing is to go into this next tree, get Corpse Explosion, go ahead, take this bad boy all the way up, and take Enhanced and take Blighted. This is obviously what they had fixed, and it now works. And then Bone Prison. So you're going to take 2 in this tree, and then you're going to go Enhanced and go with Ghastly, because you're going to use Bone Prison to proc Vulnerable. We are still using Decrepify. It's honestly just too good not to use, especially for the reduced cooldown, which is going to feed into your Blood Wave. Then in here, we separated these out, right? Because we're using Shadow, but I'm still putting some points into this Blood to get up to Drain Vitality for the Fortify chance, because I'm also using Fortify in the Paragon tree to increase my damage while fortified. I'm using Corpse Tendrils to pull, obviously, enemies in, throw the curse on them, throw Bone Prison, and just, you know, do all your dots. This is all built around just like infecting everybody and doing a lot of dot damage. And then you're going to have your Blighted Corpse Tendrils, so that way you have a chance to generate Blood Orbs. So the key is going to be putting dots on people, throwing Blood Orbs out everywhere. You're constantly fortifying, you're constantly healing, you're constantly doing bonus damage. You will go into the Shadow tree, right? We're going to have the Shadow passives, Reapers, 2 into Gloom, and I did 3 into Terror. You got your Blood Wave, and you're going to do Shadow Blight, right? And then when we go into all of our passives, we are still doing Standalone in Memento Mori, because if we're sacrificing all of our minions. This is another just get rid of the minions bill, boys. We're going to do 1 into Death Reach to get that little bit of bonus damage to anybody who happens to be in a distant range from us. And we're going to do 2 out of 3 in Death's Embrace for that like almost 10% close damage reduction. You're getting about 6%, I think, on that. Then fill out Grim Harvest and Fueled by Death, because this is how you're going to generate essence, and you're also going to be, again, another increase in your damage as you are corpse exploding, you're generating essence, and you're also causing yourself to deal 9% increased damage for 6 seconds after consuming that corpse. Then Hued Flesh, which is actually really good with Bone Prison, because when you're, for whatever reason, inside Bone Prison, when people get stuck in there, it's proccing Hued Flesh, so it's proccing you corpses that you can then explode or Corpse Tendril to create Blood Orbs, or to, you know, explode and do some damage. Right, so that's this tree, okay? And then in our Book of the Dead, we're sacrificing the Skeletal, the Reaper Warriors right here. That's going to be for the enhanced Shadow damage. I'll just tell it to you, why not? You deal a 17% increased Shadow damage when you sacrifice those guys. We're going to sacrifice our Shadow Skeletal Mages for the increased Essence. Although you could, if you wanted to, deal the 17% increased damage to vulnerable enemies. So it's another bonus, but I liked having the extra essence. I haven't decided. I'm losing out on quite a bit of damage here. So that's something I'm still playing with. And then the Blood Golem is still the one I sacrificed for that maximum life increase. And then inside your Paragon points, because I'm telling you to do this after 50, I do have 3 boards up. But go ahead and get to this glyph socket and throw in your sacrificial socket. So a lot of people do different things here. I go with the sacrificial because you're already sacrificing your minions, so why not get that 60%? Get the excuse me, the 10% increased damage while you have no active minions. So you're already sacrificing your minions, might as well take that 10% bonus, and you get plus 60% bonus to the magic nodes that are around here. So I, threw that on the damage, the armor. It seems nice. Maybe I'm wasting it. I like that. On the second tree, it went with the overpower tree. I didn't mean to. This is because, again, I remember I created that blood build, didn't have a chance to remove this, so I just kind of like altered it to get to a new one as quickly as I could, and to at least get to this node to put in blood drinker. And this is where I was telling you about the fortify. So blood orbs not only now are going to heal me, but they're also going to fortify me, and you can come down in here and can increase the amount of damage you're doing while fortified. So all this is just putting damage on top of how much bonus you do while you're fortified. And then I opened up this tree. This is the big tree. This is the tree I would open up first when you finish this one, and you can get to a new tree, a new paragon section. Do the one that gives you the wither, so you can do that increased shadow damage. Everything in here is based around shadow damage. Everything we're doing is based around shadow damage, so it makes sense to do this tree first. Right, now, obviously I'm not fully spec. There are 2 uniques I know I want. There's one that makes your corpse explosions turn into skeletons and chase people down, which is really good. And then I think there's a unique that really increases your shadow damage. I don't have that, so kind of building around what I can do now. And that's going to be consuming a corpse chance to spawn a blood orb, right? I want to spawn blood orbs as much as I can, increasing my sacrifice bonus, which is huge because you're sacrificing. The damaging elite grants you a barrier. I find to be really nice in an oh shit moment. So if you see a bunch of elites around you, you can hit them and you get I proc this barrier a lot. For my weapon, this one is the big one in blood wave. You want to get this where it fires 2 blood waves when you do 1. That's huge. And then in your amulet, you want to put in this, the blood waves are darkness skills. And this is what really brought this in for me. Turning your blood wave into darkness skills, which desecrates the ground. It travels over and it does shadow damage over 4 seconds. So you're doing blight. Your blood wave is now shadow damage. You're picking up orbs. You're blighting. You're blood waving. You're decrepifying. Like you can kind of see where this is going, right? And then you want to go ahead and do bone prison, spawns a pool of blight. Right, so now you got Bone Prism, spawning a pool of blight, more dots, and Blood Surge. Blood Surge Nova Echoes again is from my older one. I haven't gotten a new ring yet, but I am gonna switch that out for. I can tell you now because I'm gonna go get it. It is. Where is it? Do this. Blood orbs will reduce your ultimate cooldown. That way you can just be throwing out blood wave right over and over again. So that's where I'm at right now. We're gonna run over to some of the world stuff, and I'll kind of show you what this looks like, and then we'll call it. Hopefully you guys are enjoying these. Again, I know I'm probably sound like a broken record, but if you can like and subscribe, it helps me out. And don't forget to comment and let me know like what you think about all this and if I'm doing any good. I'm gonna start doing a lot of videos for Remnant as well, starting today. I'm gonna probably put out 2 a week leading up to the launch, if not more. I'm pretty excited about that. I'm not gonna lie, I'm really excited about that game, but I'll still be doing Diablo content and building as I change. I'm probably gonna rock a Necro or a Druid in the season, which by the way, if you didn't know, they tweeted in the season update when it's going to come out, is going to drop next week. Okay, so let's do this. Come in here, you get all these people right. We're gonna throw these curses on them right now. We're gonna throw Bone Prison. We're hitting them with our Blight, and then we're gonna just go ahead and run that blood wave. Okay. Now you just got all these orbs. Now you can go ahead and corpse tendril, pull them in, and blow everybody up. And this is Torment right now, the Torment dungeon. I am a couple levels under as well. So you can kind of see how this actually is quite good. Again, hit everybody with that. Hit him with the, oh, I wasn't paying attention, y'all. And I died. I am still squishy. So let's get back in here. Hit him with my curse. Hit him with the Bone Prison. Get out of the way of the stuff that killed me because it exploded. Hit it, and then hit your blood wave. Again, hit everybody. Get your corpse tendrils, get out of the way of whatever that is, and then really start doing your corpse explosions. And just always make sure you got curses on everyone. So you're getting those orbs, and you're getting that regeneration, right? I'm already almost 15 seconds away from getting the blood wave back. And that's really the build. And then you can kind of see how this will be so much better when I get the corpse explosion piece that turns it into a roaming skeleton, so it's not so tailored to them actually being next to the corpse explosions, because obviously that makes this a little bit harder, but still, as you can see, very doable, right? Like, we're just smacking the crap out of everything in here. And that bone prism just spawns all those corpses in there, so you can just sit there and take them all out, you know? Take them all out. So, thank you again for watching this. I'm going to keep playing this. I'll probably let it roll so y'all can see more if you want. If not, thank you so much. Hope you enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe. Leave comments. Let me know what you're thinking. And have a great day. All right, let's do this. Did I not pick up the key? Chat? Chat. I have no chat on. I stream too. And don't be afraid to use Blood Wave. I mean, like, literally, the whole point is to get it back as fast as possible, desecrate all that ground. It can go quite a ways, so it'll hit people beyond. It's fun. I love that I finally got something going here that I feel like can use Blood Wave, because I really like Blood Wave. It's a cool ability, like, for a Necro. And I was pretty upset that it felt really underwhelming when I was using it in my blood build, and I ended up going with no ultimates, if y'all remember in that. So it is great to feel like I can use that now. Let's get that corpse tendril going. Like, and I can't wait to get that unique that lets me just like toss skeletons out when I pop that. I think that's gonna be incredibly helpful, since I'm tied right now to this. There's the key. Thank you. And you're pretty much tanky, as long as you're making sure you're following the right loop and spawning blood orbs. Like, you're gonna have a hard time being killed, which is awesome. Oh, I left my sub goal and stuff on, y'all. I'm sorry. We'll just leave it on. It's whatever. I usually take all that stuff off. I stream over on Kick. You should totally watch. If you want to watch any of this live, that is where I am, and that's where you can find me. Make sure you're constantly putting these curses on, because that's how you're gonna proc getting Blood Wave back a lot sooner. And then you can imagine when we have this ability to decrease our ultimate cooldown by picking up blood orbs. Yeah, we're gonna be blood waving all the time. It's gonna be amazing. And I know it's not complete, but if y'all watch my videos now, you know that, I am feeding you the info as I get it, and I'm not necessarily able to complete them all the way, but it doesn't mean I'm not working on it, and I'm really just hoping it kickstarts ideas for everybody else and gives you something maybe to do or to try if you were like me and upset that, like, you felt underwhelmed by how Blood Wave was. Kind of like a poison blood. You're like an infected blood necro. Return to the blood pedestals. Corpse explosion. Look at all that damage, y'all. This is ridiculous. Jesus. Spawn all those orbs. Spawn the orbs. Spawn corpses for me to explode. Watch everybody die. Get poisoned. Electricity one? Oh no, is it gold? I need to move. Yeah, that was stupid. Probably shouldn't have done that. Just go and kite everyone. Like, I got this. I'm just gonna kite everybody. I might have been able to survive it, but clearly I did not. Ah! I'm getting stuck in there. All right, I'll stop embarrassing myself. I'm gonna back out of this. All right, y'all. Thank you so much.